Yo, thanks for coming back and watching this YouTube series that we got going on. Let me introduce you guys to my co-host
Gabe at Coach Gabe3 at Instagram.
My name is Carlos at Carlos_the_barber_.
And then let me introduce the man of the hour, the special guest.
My name is Donovan at Don_oven on Instagram.
So we're gonna start this off the same thing we started off last time with a salute. Cheers.
Cheers.
And before we get this this going, this haircut going, you gotta get up, man.
Oh,
All these barbers, man. You should be using this every single cut. Every single cut. If you ain't using it, you're messing up. I know right now it's liquid gold. You can't find it anywhere. You know, everything's sold out.
People pushing each other and shit over it at Target.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Go ahead, Donovan, sit down.
Sure, man. Thank you.
It's good. And if you guys ain't using this, you know, keep that. This episode is about sanitary and what's going on right now in the Bay. So use that already. If you ain't using this, you're messing up too. Donovan,
What's up, man?
tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
My name is Donovan. I'm 22. I work on an ambulance in the 911 system here in Santa Clara County. That's about it, man. I just basically work, try my best to make an impact on people's lives and do what's best for them. Be a good patient advocate. Yeah, that's about
911 calls are keeping you busy right now, huh?
it. Oh, you bet, man. Yeah, most definitely. Especially with this whole coronavirus going around. You know, everyone's getting pretty nervous about that. So we've been getting a lot of calls at night. Yeah.
Anything you'd say ever since the coronavirus started that you'd be getting more calls?
Yeah, definitely. Once this came up, you know, on the news, because I think what the coronavirus came around in like December, huh? But we didn't really see it on the news until like January.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once it came on the news and people started hearing about it, taking it more seriously, seeing cases come around the world and stuff, I definitely saw a spike in calls. You know, just a lot of people getting worried, thinking they had it or wanting to get tested and stuff, which is why our hospitals are so overwhelmed right now.
I don't see anything on social media about. I don't see one person sitting there shivering, fucking sweats, cold, fucking. Why is there no GoFundMes for any coronavirus patients?
I think because once they get in the hospital, they're not on their phone too much, you know? They're trying to stay clean, they're trying to keep them away from a lot of other things, and I don't think I'm sure there are. I'm sure we just haven't seen them, you know, but I think because it's such a big deal in the hospitals right now, there's, you know, people are on lockdown, it's like they're trying to decrease contact with as much of their items as possible as well. But yeah, I'm sure there's people out there who are you know, showcasing that they're sick or stuff on their Instagram or their Snapchat or whatever. But
You guys know anyone that's sick?
No, that was exactly what I was gonna say. I don't know a person or know a person that knows a person that has this.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, there's a lot of cases in Santa Clara County, but
Do you know a single person?
and I know a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's exactly what I said to somebody
Yeah, I don't
yesterday.
know either.
yeah, I think the only people I know that are on quarantine or could have it are people who, like firefighters or other people on the ambulance who have ran calls and gotten exposed to it. But it doesn't show that they have it, you know, that they came back positive for it yet. They're just on like a precautionary quarantine.
So being said that though, right? Like, what precaution steps have you taken to reassure yourself and others that you don't have it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we don't, through our job, our workplace, we don't get funded with like the opportunity to be given tests or to take a test.
So you don't even know if you have it or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it.
But what steps have you done to kind of
ensure that I don't get it?
exactly?
It's mainly the basics, man. You know, it's wash your hands as often as you can.
You wearing gloves? You wearing
gloves?
mask?
I wear gloves everywhere. I wear a mask every call. I wear my glasses every call. And you got to wipe down every single thing that you use every time. You know, you got to wipe down the gurney, the straps, the seats inside, the handles, the steering wheel. You know, everything. Even if I change my gloves or when I change my gloves, when I go drive or when I'm in the back and I get blood or something or like body fluid on them. You know, I still even if it's clean gloves, I still go deep on whatever I'm gonna touch just because, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I mean that's as much as you can do. I mean, there's, I can't just go setting everything on fire. Like I wish I could. That'd be fun.
What are you guys doing at home, man, to reassure that you're staying out of this crazy mess that we're in the Bay Area? I mean, I don't know where you guys at, but we're in the Bay Area. So where you guys at? Drop a comment and drop. What are you guys doing to reassure yourselves? Are you wearing masks? Are you wearing gloves? Are you wearing certain things at home? Or what are you guys doing? At home. So make sure you drop a comment and let us know what's going on with you guys.
Mm-hmm. And as always, practice good hygiene.
Donna, that's what I was gonna ask. So, okay, someone brought it to my attention. You're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So you're wearing a mask. That's supposed to prevent this shit from getting into what you're breathing in, right?
Yeah. So there's different types of masks. But go ahead.
But you're wearing a mask. If someone has coronavirus, their germs aren't just sitting on the outside of the mask that you're breathing in for the next 20, 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, essentially that's
right.
exactly
So how is that?
So even that mask you gotta wipe down.
Right.
And a lot of people don't think about it. A lot of people don't think like, oh, it's the mask is keeping me safe. It's like it's the little vent or the little air, the little holes.
How many breaths before that thing starts letting it in?
So most of like the P100s or the N95s, they're
N95. That's the one I keep seeing.
Yeah, let all these people know what the difference between N95 and the P100.
So all y'all with the surgical masks, the paper mache masks,
Doing nothing.
it's doing nothing to prevent you from getting it. It's essentially preventing you from giving it to other people.
Right, it does nothing.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. It's the one you see with the
filter.
The little rectangular or circular filter on them. Those are the ones that help. They have inhalators. So when you're breathing in, it's filtering out the air that's coming in, making sure there's nothing in the air, like no virus, bacteria, anything that's alive that can get you. But when you breathe out, like if I say I had the flu and I had that mask on, when I'm breathing out, it's still letting that air out. It's still letting my germs get out.
Exactly.
But it's not letting other germs come in. So it's even if I'm wearing that mask, I could still be sharing my germs. So it's to the point where everybody has to wash their hands. Everybody has to stay 6 feet away from people.
So if someone has the coronavirus and they have a mask on and they're breathing through it, they're still letting the coronavirus out.
Exactly.
It's just the people with the mask.
It's made for people who are trying to avoid it.
Yeah.
Not to mention the coronavirus is sitting on the cover of your mask.
Exactly.
Hey, bro, you know how many times? I mean, because I know we got a lockdown right now. We'll touch base on that in a little bit, but I just went to Best Buy, man. I see hella people with no mask, bro.
So many people.
No mask.
So many people.
I feel like, hey man, Bay Area people, we supposed to be smart, man. We supposed to know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? Like we supposed to stay home. Why are you guys outside for it, man? You know what I mean? Like you guys are not being smart right now, man.
A lot of people still doing birthdays, baby showers, all that stuff.
I'm one of those people.
Just stay home, man.
I'm still out and about.
Man, stay the fuck home, Gabe.
I'm not though.
You gotta stay home, bro.
I get doing like
we don't have a cure for the common cold. You know what this is gonna coronavirus? Everyone thinks there's gonna be a cure.
It's NyQuil for me.
Yeah, you go to sleep, you sleep it off,
baby.
That's exactly what's gonna happen with coronavirus. We're gonna get immune to it sooner or later.
Nah, hell no. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I think
what do you think? Do you think we can do that?
It's possible, but it
2020, we can't stop the common cold.
It's just like
I
the
heard
flu.
Canada got a vaccine coming on the way pretty soon, bro. You know that, right? Canada's on point, bro.
Gotta move to Canada.
Shout out to you Canadians, man. You guys are the shit over there.
We cannot stop the common cold.
Well, I think
that's why it's always good to practice good hygiene, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Wash your hands.
I think
everybody's washing their hands 100 times a day right now.
Finally.
As soon as the hype calms down, they're gonna go right back to fucking almost washing after you shit.
Yeah, all this stuff is making me realize how much dirty people are.
Yeah, I see people go, like when I was before the gyms closed, I was in the gym, I see people go take a piss, and then just walk right out.
Yeah, people don't even wash their hands.
I'm like, man, not even a rinse? I'm not even
mad at that, man.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, like, oh, what is he doing?
Hey, that's why I don't go to the gym.
Yeah, it's a good reason.
That's the reason.
Look at you, bro, you're not sick? You're good.
You see?
You're not in the hospital?
See?
I'm sick. Sick with it.
I was like, oh shit, bro. I'm out. Yeah, that's it though. Yeah, just you know, wear a mask if you're gonna go out, just to stay safe so you don't spread it.
But what mask?
You know, it's all. I wear the P100 just because it filters out air. You know I'm not sick. No, or at least I've been taking as much care of myself as I can to make sure that I'm not sick. I'd rather trust myself and know that I'm not sick and that I'm not spreading it than to have faith in others. Because I mean, we just said it. You know, you can't trust others to wash their hands and to take the standard precautions to just not get sick.
Right.
So I'd rather wear that than like the surgical mask because you know, at least I know I'm clean. You know, we know we're clean.
Hey man, so I went to Target today, right? It's a funny little story real quick. I went to Target today and I asked the chick, hey, where's your guys' hand sanitizer? You know what I mean? And she said, for what? I said, what?
For what?
What'd you say? She said, yeah, for what? I was like, hand sanitizer for your fucking hands.
For sanitizing my hands.
Oh my god, bro. I literally was like, wow, you're that stupid. I had to walk away, bro.
Oh, just walked away. Exactly.
Why would you ask you in the first place? Like, just tell me where it's at.
Yeah, like
I feel like she didn't
for
ask that
what?
question
That's not your
100
business.
I'm kind of contradicting myself. I told you guys don't go out, and I went out. I went out today because I needed to get some mics. Because the last episode, a little bit shitty, you know what I mean? But we getting better as we go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing though. Like you could go out to stores and all this stuff, but once you get to like gatherings and all that, say baby showers, birthdays, like I said before, like that's a no-no. People still do that. They still hold whatever they got.
Yeah,
acting like nothing's happening.
Everyone's treating like this lockdown like it's just a vacation from work.
Yeah, and
know?
it's not really gonna affect them until it gets serious.
Yeah.
Once they get serious, they're gonna look back and be like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. But
I should have postponed this. Yeah.
You hear about Russia? Russia just topped its death toll 2 days in a row, record breaking.
Damn.
I heard Russia's bad. Italy's bad.
Italy's horrible.
Crazy.
I mean Italy. I meant Italy, not Russia.
Yeah,
Russia don't even got that much.
Russia doesn't have anybody, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's.
But why don't I know or you know or anybody? Hey, drop a comment. Who knows anybody that has coronavirus?
Yeah.
Who have you ran into a person that has it? Not I haven't.
That's true. Yeah.
Shit, we keep walking around with masks, with no masks and no gloves. We about to see a whole bunch of motherfuckers are gonna have it. It's gonna be all bad.
Oh yeah.
This point in time right now, it's just getting worse. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think this lockdown's gonna last, another 2.5 weeks. I think it's gonna go longer, man. The way people are treating it.
Oh, most definitely.
Still going
For
out,
sure.
still doing things. It's like
Exactly like I said.
I mean, when I go out, I'm wearing the gloves, I'm wearing a mask, you know what I mean? I'm doing all that stuff. I have a hand sanitizer in my car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always doing that stuff, but I mean, I see a lot of people would not doing the steps that I'm doing. I'm just like, man, dude, it's
I'm
crazy.
delivering packages from China.
that's that
Hell
scary.
Yeah, matter of fact,
How you doing that?
Fucking 8 out of the 10 boxes I deliver say from China.
Made in
on the
China.
box.
On
Exactly.
China.
Ship them back.
Gabe works for UPS, you know what I mean? So you know about the cardboard box, right? How long?
I've heard
do you
stories,
touch?
but then I've heard stories that it can't, in the conditions that the box actually goes through, it won't last. On
Really?
normal cardboard that's sitting in a stationary place, yeah, it'll last. But the cardboard, this box has been through fucking, it's gone in an airplane, it's been in a trailer, it's been
in
so
cold
many
and hot.
places that, yeah.
See, that's something I never thought about. That's true, huh?
Yeah,
So-
this isn't a stationary cardboard Target.
Yeah.
Touch bases on that though. So I know, like for me right here, I'm still ordering because I don't want to go out. You know what I mean? So I'm ordering stuff on Amazon. and
Everybody,
stuff like that, right?
That's what
like.
the news is telling you to do.
Would you recommend that? Would you not recommend that? I mean, how is it at UPS? You guys are taking care of, like, what's the steps you guys doing for precautions? Are you wearing gloves? Are you doing all that stuff?
Yeah, we're wearing gloves. They're starting to provide masks, but it's business as usual for us, and it's actually heavier because now everybody's at home ordering more products as much as they can.
That's
Yeah,
true,
so you guys are
huh? People are
hiring,
just
huh?
at home.
No way.
You guys hiring or not?
I wish. I hope so.
I wouldn't be surprised. All these, like he said, more packages coming through. People just at home.
It's damn near Christmas season right now.
See that? So all you guys that don't have jobs out there, hit my boy Gabe up on the, get a reference. You feel me?
UPSers.com. Go ahead.
Oh
There you
man.
go. Game. You guys got game right there. So what are you guys doing for like your downtime right now? I know some of you guys are just chilling at home. What are you guys doing?
That's about it.
I'm watching movies, bro.
I'm on Netflix.
I know, burning through Netflix, man.
Netflix.
Watching all the stupid shit that's on there.
I'm a Walking Dead fan, man. I love The Walking Dead, so I'll be up on The Walking Dead all the time.
There you go. Catch up on some shows.
I've actually never seen Walking Dead.
You never seen The Walking Dead?
No.
Only time I seen it was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just cool though. This is good.
Yeah, it's a good time to catch up on some shows, man. That's for sure.
I'll be on Narcos. I'll be on that Narcos Mexico.
Narcos. Yeah.
And I'm not even like the type to sit down and watch a show, but that got me hooked.
It's a good show, man.
It's a good
Really
show.
good
It's good. I haven't watched the second season, but I watched the first one. It's pretty dope.
You watch the Mexico one or the regular one?
The regular one.
Watch Mexico, bro.
Pretty dope.
Mexico, I feel like it's better than the regular one.
Yeah.
There's 2 different ones?
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, what's the difference between those two?
So the regular Narcos is about like Pablo Escobar, like in Colombia and all this.
Yeah.
And the Mexico one is like about how all this like cartel stuff back in Mexico started. Basically like its roots.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn, where did it all start? In Mexico, at least.
In Mexico, shit. So I mean, this is all coming from the show because I don't really know about that.
Yeah,
but,
on the show, where did it all come from?
I mean,
Don't lie, you're a drug trafficker, Carlos.
not me. But yeah, it basically started with like farmers out there growing weed, and Narcos Mexico is basically about like this guy, and he started off from weed, went into cocaine, a whole nother story, and started building his empire. As soon as he got booked in, all these other like places, because all these places have like their own bosses. Mm-hmm. He was like the basically like their zookeeper pretty much, because he'd keep them in check, like, and they'd have problems. So when he got locked up, they thought everything was gonna get solved, right? Like there's no more drug wars or anything like that in Mexico.
Yeah.
Once they put him in jail, all hell started breaking loose, and this is where it's at today.
Yeah.
Mexico's
It is
crazy.
something else, man.
Yeah, Netflix. I'll be on PS4. I'll be playing video games.
Trying to keep the house clean, man. Now that I'm there all the time, it's like,
Shout out Lysol.
oh yeah,
That's a lifesaver,
disinfect the house.
No, I honestly, I took it for granted, bro. This whole cleaning thing.
I still am, actually, to be honest with you.
Man.
Are you guys stocked up on everything? Toilet paper, cleaning supplies, all that?
Nah, I'm cool. I know, honestly, before this thing, I was already cool though, you know what I mean? Like, I was already kind of stocked.
I'll probably have to go make a trip to the store like in a week or two to try and get some of those like toilet paper and stuff, but
People go crazy for that toilet paper.
Yeah, bro, on that topic, man, that shit pisses
where
me
that
off.
came from.
it's
That
ridiculous.
pisses me off.
So, baby wipes, eh?
Don't make any
Yeah,
sense.
the baby
man.
wipe thing, bro. It's like, come on, man, really?
Yeah.
You know, but that makes me mad though. It's like, people are selfish, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Very selfish.
Hell selfish.
But in the same fucking sense, if there were 4 boxes and that's the last 4, are you not taking the last 4 for your son?
I'm probably taking the last one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And everybody's on a eat or be eaten kind of thing right now.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You know,
I mean, you
so-
gotta think about it like that, yeah.
You only blame people so much because, bro, if there's
They're
only
not in
3,
their
if there's
shoes.
only 3 cartons of toilet paper left, you know, I'm probably gonna take at least 2.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Well, I mean, I went to Target today. They wouldn't let me take more than 2 baby wipes.
Right.
a
Finally.
limit.
Yeah,
Now.
look at now.
Yeah.
They should have did that shit in the beginning now. you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, see what
Before
really.
fucking parents were worried about being able to wipe the diaper's ass. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what really sucks is the people who can't afford to like bulk buy. You know,
Right.
it's like the people who do have a big family and struggle
Right,
to
right.
to afford. You know, they can't go buy, 5 packs of wipes or 10 packs of wipes. Or diapers or toilet paper or like
and it's
5
sad
cans
that
of
it got
milk.
to that point.
Yeah, man, it's rough.
Imagine the people that are having baby showers right now. Like, they're about to expect a baby.
Yeah.
You can't get no baby wipes.
Can't get a shower, nothing. Man.
I mean, that's not a joke, man, but honestly, that's fucked up.
It's true, man. Yeah.
So tell us about your crazy stories as a paramedic. What's the crazy things you see nowadays? Not nowadays, because I know it's all that.
Right. Corona, non-corona. I just
Yeah.
want to hear it. Just,
What's
Y'all-
the
good
craziest call you've had?
Y'all want like the most like gruesome or like the just saddest one?
I know. I
Both.
remember the
both.
sad thing. I remember the sad thing you told me about the kid. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That
no,
baby,
we're talking about the kid.
Yeah,
man.
we're not talking about the kid. That
I don't
shit's
like
sad,
the
bro.
kid thing, man.
Yeah.
I feel like anything that has to do with like violence with kids or kids getting
babies.
killed or any of that stuff, man.
It's tough,
Touch
man.
me in a certain way.
Oh, they're helpless, man. So yeah, I think that makes it difficult, but
But adult one.
yeah, the adult one.
Hit 'em with the
'cause
adult one.
fuck the adults, right? This guy got hit over off of Branham Lane over there by in San Jose.
Uh-huh.
People fly around that corner like fast, bro. And this guy got hit by a truck. like a pickup truck, like a Silverado, whatever. And he just got, I guess it was like a hit and run. This guy he got hit, and it looked like the front tire ran over his ribs, and the back tire ran over his head. So he was missing like the bottom like three ribs. Not missing. You couldn't. It didn't look like they were there. It's like when you like, if you guys would lift up your shirts and like suck it in, you can see your ribs. But I can't. I'm fat. But like a skinny person did, and it's like if he was doing that, he was laying down. It looked like he was missing like those 3 bottom ribs. So that was crazy. He had a big old, like an 8-inch, 9-inch, just crack in the back of his head. Too.
He was still living though?
Yeah, surprisingly. So we rolled up, and yeah, we got there right before the fire engine did, because we're pretty close. We're like maybe like 2 minutes down the street, and he's just laying in the street, bleeding, and there's like a stream, like a river of blood going from the street down to like the sewer, down like all the way down the side of the street to the sidewalk, because he's in the middle of the road. The truck's gone, man, left. He's just laying there he's asking the exact same question, just over and over and over again.
So it was like a hit and run?
Yeah, it was a hit and run, and he's out of it, man. He doesn't know what happened. He's barely clinging to it. And he had a step off in his spine. So a step off is like, you know how you feel if you run your hand along your back, you feel every vertebrae.
Yeah, a little bump.
It's like one was like not where it was supposed to be. It literally feels like it stepped off. That's like a step off. So he had that. He was bleeding like crazy, man. I don't think he made it. He made it to the hospital, just because he was barely clinging to it. But there was blood everywhere, man.
And is that your most gruesome one, or?
I think that was like the worst. Non-self-inflicted one, because there was a lot of blood coming from his head, and
non-self-inflicted?
Yeah, well the other one was like a gunshot wound, and it came out, like the call came out as an accident. They said, the guy said, it was an accident, or like the person who called said, it looks like he accidentally shot himself in the chest, and we got there, and it was just a straight like 45 caliber bullet hole right through the middle of his chest, and I was like, just
shoots himself in the
right through the chest. Like it wasn't even, like if it's accidentally, like I get if you're cleaning your gun and it misfires because you forgot to clear that last round, and it misfires and it goes like sideways, or it goes through your shoulder or something. Okay, but it went through and through his chest, like completely through, and he was laying in his driveway after PD, because PD got there first, police, and they dragged him out into his driveway. And dude, this guy did not. He was gone from the moment it happened.
Right.
He probably died within like minutes, like even less, probably seconds. When he probably bled out immediately if he just nicked his heart, he probably But that one was the worst. It took maybe like 3-4 hours to clean out all the blood and the gook from the ambulance after that call. He had a huge hole in his chest and an even bigger hole in the back that came out.
And the gook, he said.
And the gook, well, because blood coagulates, so it's like. After like a couple minutes of being on the ground,
it's like cloggy, right?
It gets super clotted. You know how when you have a bloody nose, you blow out that one big clot? Right. It's like that, but just a bunch everywhere. The stuff that isn't new, it's just, yeah, it's like Jello almost.
Right.
Yeah,
thick, chunky. I know what you mean.
But it's everywhere. It's in the crevices of everything.
And you deal with that on a day-to-day basis.
That's just, it was disgusting. We ended up working him up for like 20 minutes on scene, so doing CPR and doing all the interventions we can, decompressing his lungs because he's got blood in his lungs, and then we got him to the hospital, and they just pronounced him like almost immediately because he was gone, man.
Where was this, San Jose?
This was actually in Milpitas, and we took the call to San Jose. Shit going on, trying to do CPR on like a guy who's just like leaking, blood everywhere, and then his chest has a huge hole in it, and it's tough, man. But that was probably like the more gruesome ones. I haven't had like amputations or like crazy breaks, like bones that are like sticking out everywhere. I haven't had those yet, but yeah, the gunshots, the stabbings.
What would you say would be your most saddest call?
Probably that baby call I told Jay about.
Is that too bad to talk about on the camera?
It's not. It's not even like bad. Like nothing like crazy happened to the kid. He was 6 months old. So it's sad because it's like they're helpless. They can't defend themselves. They can't do anything but you know, get taken care of by the parents and let life happen how it happens. But it was just like a SIDS call. So you know, when babies, I don't know if you guys have kids, but when kids, when they're younger, they can't roll over to their stomach and sleep because, you know, they'll suffocate. And essentially that's what happened. And, you know, you work them up, you do CPR, you bag them, you try and push fluids to try and help them, you know, come back a little bit. But the thing with the being in the field is for babies, you do a lot. It's not like you do more and you do your, you know, whatever, but you give that 110%. It's like an unwritten rule, you know, unspoken, just thing that happens. You know, you're gonna do as much as you can for that kid. And I think that call like ended up lasting like an hour and a half because we had to wait for the parents to get there because they were just hysterical, and they had to get escorted to the hospital by the police because, you know, you don't want them driving in that state. And you know, it's just sad because, you know, we're in there in the hospital room, and the hospital staff's working them up, and we're just there watching, you know, hoping for something to happen for him to come back. And you know, obviously he's not coming back, so the parents got there and they kind of explained what was going on. They're like, hey, you know, so we're breathing for him, and we're circulating blood through his body for him right now. You know, he's not here. You know, we just waited for you guys to get here so we could, you know, you guys could say your last goodbyes.
Probably one of the worst parts too, like having to let them know that their 6-month-old baby just passed away.
Yeah, and it's even worse to like watch them like
out of their control because he was just his face.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things you miss. You know, as a parent, it's tough, man. You know, you're tired. You're doing as much as you can, and you know, you gotta always be attentive to that baby, and it's hard because I mean, life picks up. You know, you get tired, but so it's hard to check up on them in the middle of the night all the time and everything. But yeah, I think the hardest part was just watching the parents say, you know, try and hold his hand one last time and just like stomach the fact that they don't have a kid anymore, you know, or their kid's not with them anymore, and you know, watching the mom break down, it's tough, man.
All right, but what about your most like
hey man, just
reassuring story?
That gave me a nightmare, bro, for like a week.
Yeah,
he told me it.
Tell me a good story.
He told me some.
When did you save somebody's life?
He told me in depth, man. It was kind of like, damn, man, like. Oh my! I almost wanted to tell him like, hey, don't tell me no more. It hurts, bro. Like,
tell me a good story now.
Yeah. Oh, good stories, man. That's. I think.
Save someone's life.
It's not even like
one of those.
It's not even like the saving people's lives that you know that have like touched me emotionally. It's more of like the homeless people. You talk to a lot of homeless people and you talk to them about like.
Didn't you tell me you gave you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I birthed the baby. That was cool. I delivered the baby. Yeah.
Where did you deliver him at?
It was in Sunnyvale. It was in the house. It was her second baby, so the second baby typically comes out a lot faster, just because, you know, everything's a lot looser and a lot. It's you know,
a lot more broken.
Well, it's just it's
true though.
It's like their hips are already used to that. Yeah. Hate to say it like that, but I mean it's the fact, you know.
I've heard the second one just falls out.
Yeah, they just come out, man. They'll shoot out.
For that one.
But yeah, man. I guess the sister, the husband called and was like, hey, you know.
I'm done.
It was just the fact that they couldn't get to the hospital on time.
Yeah, well, sometimes, you know, your water doesn't break when you're pregnant. Your water doesn't break before you go into labor. So it's like she went into labor and she was having like really bad contractions and. She was just stuck. She was like, I can't. She's like, she's in pain. She can't move. You know, you're having contractions. So whenever that happens and you're at like those last couple centimeters of before you deliver, I mean, you're stuck. You're not moving. You know, you're not gonna go run to the car and run into the emergency department. I mean,
yeah, you're stuck.
You're stuck. That's why a lot of times you see people when they get into the car, they give birth in the car on the way out. Exactly. Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah, because you can't move. You know, you're just there. So. That's essentially what happened. Ended up birthing the baby boy in the bathroom of her house.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, man,
that's good.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Baby was healthy, it was solid, and it was a good experience.
Lighter note to end on.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's cool to be able to say I got to like help deliver a baby, and you know, 'cause a lot of people can't say that in life.
So that's what we gonna wrap this thing up, man. I know you guys want to listen to us more and, you know, bullshit with us, but we gotta let everybody go home to their families and stay safe, you know what I mean? But special Special thanks to this guy right here for coming out, man.
Yeah.
I know we gotta get
Appreciate the cut, bro.
the elbow handshake. You know what I mean? We gotta get the elbow handshakes up in there.
No Rona.
You guys better get those elbow handshakes in, man. Stop spreading that shit. So, any last words you want to say?
Oh man, just stay safe, y'all. Have fun, stay safe. Make the most of everything you got.
Wash your hands.
Wash your fucking hands.
What about you, Carlos?
Pretty much what they said. Stay safe, be clean, all that.
Yeah.
Gabe?
That's it, man. Wash your hands, you dirty fucks.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
Stay tuned for the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you again next episode. We out.
Hey, you've really delivered multiple fucking coronavirus people?
Yeah. And that's just, you know, that's just my crew. That's just me and my buddies. Like everybody, all the other crews see a lot of other people too.
Right. But
Yeah.
you and your partner have at least
six.
six.
Yeah, there's a lot more cases at the hospitals than the media shows.
Really?
A lot more.
I thought it was a lot less,
Yeah.
honestly.
No, yeah, the hospitals are overcrowded. Like, every hospital has like a specific floor that is just for like it's locked off. Yeah, just for the coronavirus, and those are overflowing and.
Really?
Just people in the emergency department too.
I was trying to tell my friend the other day that this is bullshit and
How come, right? That's what I was thinking too. I was
how come there's no social media posts of I don't